everyone, it's Sam back with my first video of 2025. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you had a good break and got some lovely presents and had a great New Year. As promised, I'm going to flip through my 2024 Christmas journal. Now, just a bit of a sort of health warning. There is bits in here that you cannot buy from Hey Little Magpie. I'm really sorry that some of the bits I was given in a junk journal swap, other bits have just come from my stash. So, but the majority of this you can get from Sarah. So I just wanted to make that clear before I started my flip through. So I'm going to give a flip through of my whole journal. So obviously the front cover, which you've seen, and as you can see, it's quite a chunky monkey, this one. But full of odd bits and pieces, so let's have a look. So you saw day one, which was just my why I'm doing this, and then my wax seal and my specimen card, then us helping James move. Sorry, that's my arm across the whole thing. The day we got Jude and the pull out, and the my coffee, my first festive coffee. And you'll see here I've put some little charms on a bulb pin on the side. I'm recording my Christmas card that I made some Christmas cards for sale at work, so I had one left, so I've used that for day 4. And I've used it as a journaling card. So day 5, I made a list and I have ticked it all off, which was quite good. Normally I don't tick off my whole list, so that's really good. And then 6 is just a pull out, and it was a quiet day. And 7 was when the day that Jude met James, or James met Jude, whichever way round you want to look at it. And day 8 is I cleaned the house, and I wanted to record that because it doesn't stay clean for very long, not with 2 dogs and kids and husband and everything else. So another first for Jude was the day that he went into his crate. That was day 9, and day 10 was when Auntie Dawn come to visit, and I've held that in place with a paper clip with a tassel on the end. Again, I don't know where I got those from, but they're really lovely and they hold everything in place. So day 11 is, this is the wrapping paper I used to wrap the presents, and I actually started to wrap some. And again, I've put another couple of charms on a bulb pin on the tag. So day 12 was Christmas jumper day, and by this stage I'd actually finished work. So I had a Christmas jumper day all by myself. And then the 13th, it was Craig's Christmas party, the only Christmas party I went to. So I recorded that. This gin, I put the gin glass in because it was so big I had to pick it up with 2 hands. It was ridiculous. But it made me chuckle, so I thought that could go in for day 13. Day 14 is a double page spread. This was my monthly crop I went to, and it was obviously the last one of the year. So I've done 2 little pull out tabs with photos on, and this was the label that was on my biscuits that I got. And this is just one of the beautiful cake stands that Cheryl does. And we had a great time eating and having tea and chocolate and everything else. It was lovely. It was a really nice day. So day 15, we finally got our tree up, which took a little while because our tree is 10 foot. So it takes a good few hours to get it all put together, but once it's all put together, it looks lovely. Then day 16, I had a day at home with this little dude, and I've just done a pull out card for that one. And again, just using the house. I actually fussy cut this from a sheet of paper just to sort of depict the fact that we stayed at home for the day. Then day 17, now we collect Starbucks Christmas ornaments. We've got about 8 of them now, and this year we really struggled to find one, but Craig was at work. Now Craig works at Bury St Edmunds, and he went into the Starbucks at Bury St Edmunds, and they'd got this bright pink cup ornament, so he bought that home, and we then subsequently found a 2024 one, so we bought that as well. So day 18 is a personal day. I don't want to show you the card. It's got a lot of personal writing on it, but I wanted it in my journal. So that was day 18. At day 19, it was a day of presents being delivered, or boxes being delivered. So I've done a flip page, and you can see I had all of those from Royal Mail, and then I had all of those from Amazon, and obviously some of them were for the dogs, but most of those were presents, which was quite funny. And then on the 20th, I finished my Christmas shopping. And if you've ever been to Milton Keynes Shopping Centre, they do a lovely display in Middleton Hall. So this was part of the display. And I spent about 3 hours up there, but I got it all done, thank goodness. And then on the 21st, I went and had my hair cut in time for Christmas. And this was the beautiful wreath that my hairdresser had on the door to their salon. It was really lovely. And then the 22nd, I've done another tag. Oh, that's it. We went Costco shopping. So, and then I spent a little bit of time in my craft room. Then the 23rd, weirdly, I got a new pair of trainers, and I was quite excited because, as you know, for women, you struggle to get anything in the sale before Christmas. So the fact that I got a pair of On trainers in the sale before Christmas, I was very excited about that. And then the Christmas Eve was the last day of prep, so I did follow Santa. So I took a photo of that, or screenshot of that. Then that was our fridge after we'd been shopping, and that was lunch before we went shopping. And then in just a little cellophane envelope, I've got the receipts from the Christmas food shop. So I'll just put that in there. Maybe I don't want to know how much I spent, but so obviously 25th, big day. So this was Jude after his first little Christmas dinner. We got the dog some fresh chicken, and they had a Yorkshire pudding and a little bit of gravy. And obviously his tummy was full because he fell fast asleep. And then these were some of the presents that I got. 26. Now we've got a tradition of on Boxing Day going up the shops for the sales. So we had a cup of tea and a cake before we started. So that's just depicting that day. And then on the 27th, this is one of my favourite films to watch. So I sat in my craft room crafting while watching this film, and I loved it. It was such a chill day. It was really nice. And then on the 28th, one of my Christmas presents that I'd ordered arrived, which was fun. I love Richard Osman's books. If you've read the Thursday Murder Club and the others that come with it, they're brilliant books. So I wanted to try his new series. And then again, I had, oh look at this, I had another day in my craft room. So everyone had gone home because my son come to stay and my brother-in-law come to stay. So this was my way of unwinding from having visitors. And then on the 30th, weirdly, we bought new tyres for the car. So I've included the receipt in that. And we took Jude to have his second lot of jabs. So again, I've put the receipt in there, and I've just journaled about what we did that day, because it's just everyday things but during the Christmas period. And then Christmas Eve, we were on our own. James had gone home. Emily was out with friends at a party, so Craig and I literally sat in front of the telly. We'd ordered a takeout. We had rum and coke on the go, and I sat there sewing while watching the telly. So that's about as exciting as our Christmas Eve went. Christmas Eve? New Year's Eve even. And then this is New Year's Day, and that photo was taken about 2 o'clock in the morning. And it's quite funny because obviously with dogs, they say never work with children or animals, and we just couldn't get the 2 dogs to look at the camera. But that is my 2024 journal. I thought I'd do a full flip through to show you all the interactive fold out bits and the tags and everything else that I've popped in there. And what have you. I really enjoyed doing it. And again, I didn't do it every day. There was a few days where I had to catch up because I'd not had the chance to sit at my desk. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing it. And if I looked at last year's one and this year's one, they'll be totally different, which is one of the things I really like. So if you're still working on your Christmas journal, I hope that's given you a little bit of inspiration on what to put in your journal and some page ideas. And I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.